So like I mentioned earlier, all of these rows are 30-inch wide and 18 feet long. So all of my landscape fabric fits interchangeably. This first row is a double row of leeks with Snapdragons interplanted. Got some volunteer dill here that's coming up. On this next row, I've got Kelvin celery, I'm sorry, not Kelvin lettuce. And next to that, I have lettuce. I have several varieties of lettuce I'm growing just to see how they do in these temperatures. They're really, really small. You can see the plugs are teeny, especially compared to the lettuce to the left of it. So again, we'll see how the celery does in this heat, and we'll see how the lettuce does. This lettuce looks great. This is Muir lettuce, and that's the frilly lettuce to the right. And then on the left, I have a combination of a Crispino iceberg lettuce, and as well as a green forest lettuce and some more of that Muir lettuce. And here we have a happy little row of Snapdragons. I love Snapdragons. And so do the pollinators. So we have lots of different colors there. And I like to cut those for fresh arrangements for the house. Is always fun. This hodgepodge row is my daughter's row. I'm super thrilled that she loves to garden as well. And she's got Snapdragons of all kinds. She has some artichokes in there as well. And she has a garden gnome that you see here guarding the beans. So that's pretty cool. She loves her row. She's also got some poppies there and some hibiscus. This row is the candy onions that I started from seed, and they're starting to bulb up. We'll see how they do. And I got them out a little bit late, but I think they'll be okay. They're starting to bulb up, like I said. Got some good size to them. This is a bed that's empty, and this contraption you see here is how we germinate our carrots. We have burlap over them. We keep them watered, and then once they germinate, we take the burlap off and we leave that landscape fabric on for about a week just to cover it in this harsh sun. We do this in the summertime especially. Just helps a lot with that, with the harsh temperatures. And we water several times a day, whenever we think about it, basically, until germination starts. Here we have a hodgepodge bed. You can tell this romaine lettuce is way past its welcome. It's bolting like crazy. And those are the only ones that we have left, and we need to get those out. But it's been a lazy time, or it's been a busy time, I should say, not lazy. But we've let a few things go in this garden, as you'll see. Got some lost Notto kale, some rainbow Swiss chard here, super pretty. I think there are some volunteer beans in there as well. This stuff is just gorgeous, isn't it? It's really good for salads, super good for sauteing and a stir fry. Got some onions down at the end of that row. If you hadn't noticed, I really do like to intermingle lots of different varieties together. Here I've got some small lettuces with my beets and my romaine that's kind of past its prime. So we do lots of different things. We tuck plants in where we can find a space, and it works pretty well for us. And there's some weeds that need to be pulled. I'm not sure what I was looking at there, but we'll keep it. These are some onions that I planted. These are my transplants from Dixondale Farms. They're looking good. This is probably some Superstar, some Candy, maybe some Cipollini. They're all over the place, as well as some red onions that I have. Those are doing great, doing wonderful. Still, yeah, they're a little bit weedy. They're weedier than I would like, but at this time of the year, things just get away from you. That's some Tom Thumb lettuce that's going to seed. I left that for the pollinators. And here's some hardneck garlic, and I'm letting the scapes flower so I can harvest the bulbules, so I can keep growing some free garlic in a few years. So that's going to be fun and exciting. And let's see, what have I got here? Yeah, just some more pictures of the row of candy onions I started from seed. I wanted to go ahead and do this first garden tour so you guys would see where we're starting from. And I look forward to doing more of these. We'll do one once a week so you can see how those little lettuces, little celeries do in this heat. I'm really interested to see how things go as we get hotter in our summers. This is the garden expansion that we've been working on. This is what's been keeping me so busy that I can't pull weeds in the original garden. You see the original garden to the left, and then you see the new expansion to the right. So we've got tomatoes in, we're going to get peppers in, strawberries, the rest of our crops. There's a lot of wiregrass or Bermuda grass, they call it. I don't think it deserves a name so nice, but there's a lot of that here. So anyway, thanks for joining me.